Well, hello everybody, I am Spegtacular. How are you? Today I have an unboxing. I can't show you the whole thing because there's some personal information on it, but it is from our friends across the ocean. It's actually from England, so Worcester, England. This is where this came from. This is from somebody I met on Instagram. It goes by the name, the company name, I guess if you want to call it that, Riverbank Silver. I'm going to tell you about their website. I'm going to show you this piece of beautiful poured art in this box that came from all the way from England. Here we go. So again, I don't want to show you the entire thing, personal information, blah, 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 but I do need the help of a friend to unbox this thing. I probably could have did it without this, but let's go ahead and use it just for fun. Let's put that there for a moment. All right, so it's a package within a box. So now I reached out to Riverbank Silver after seeing some of their artwork, which I like to do from time to time, because I thought it was kind of neat to see, just people do different things. I love to see people create things out of silver. I love the poured silver stuff. I love that community. Don't think it's not valuable. Don't think it's less valuable because it's just poured silver. It's art, and a lot of people collect this stuff. A lot of people do. Now, some people don't understand it. They say silver is silver. So listen, if you're that person, this video is probably not going to appeal to you, but I enjoy it. All right, so again, did I miss another piece? All right, one more piece. One more piece of tape. Oh, I hate having to bring that knife out. Oh, no. It's just so much fun. Okay, here we go. Riverbank Silver. So, again, from England, you can totally order this stuff. There's stuff on his website right now for order, so I will show off the website, talk about him a little bit on the website, and show off, again, some of the things that he creates other than what's in here. So this says right here, Riverbank Silver, hand-poured silver art, United Kingdom. So these, I think, are the COAs. Okay, there's some information for you. I'm going to show that off. I'll also have a link in the description to the Instagram where you can find him if you're an Instagrammer. Or if you just want to find the actual website, you can do that as well. So this right here is the certificate of authenticity. So you're going to see this right here, this little guitar pick looking thing. That's not it. Don't worry. It's going to be something else. So you haven't seen it yet. The name of the item is Faith Cross, 36.4 grams, and 999 fine silver. So over an ounce of silver. Let's see. Riverbank Silver. That's a pretty little scenery right there, right? Is that what England looks like? Just all over the place? Is that England? I'd like to go there someday. I would like to go. So here is what I have. Don't do that. All right. So anyways, bringing back the unboxings a little bit. I haven't done an unboxing in a while. So let me see here. You know what? Without showing off his pieces yet, they remind me a lot of like rocks, like river rocks, things that you would see. Sometimes you could go down by, people that have, seen the country or been to the country, go down by like the little riverbed or the creek or the crick, as some of those country folk call it, and just find like little rocks out there. And sometimes the rocks are just so pretty, and they, oh, look at this. And you just want to take them home. So here is a little tiny cross. Look at this thing. And it's gonna get interesting here in a second, because this cross actually is not the end of it. There's more than just this cross. So here's a little cross. Let me zoom in, because it's a little guy or girl. It says Faith on it. Now here's the thing, right? So let me talk about poured silver just for a second. So the fact that he had to actually pour this cross takes some work, right? He built some kind of mold to make a cross, or he bought a mold, I don't know. But that costs money, okay? And then you also have all these little lines right here. All these lines in that cross. That takes a lot of time. Look at all these things. Look, this is all work right here. And then he put a little symbol right there. Then he actually had to hand stamp each letter, F-A-I-T-H, and then that little thing. It just takes so much time. So much time. Anyways, that's that. That might be where he actually had to pour it from the back right there, that little spot. I don't know. Riverbank Silver, you have to tell us, or that might be necessary for the next part. Because I believe, let me zoom back out, that this right here goes with it. First of all, I will say it's classy that you included these bags. I'm very close to taking that knife to the little tie right here and just, destroying it. But I'm going to try to reframe and try to use my little fingernails to get this open.
I can just find where the knot is. Right now I'm delaying and making it seem like this is not taking so long by constantly saying things in the video.
People think videos are just, easy. Like, oh, I can just go make a video, no problem. It takes a little bit of mental work right there, that video process. All right, here we go. I got it out. And I'm going to open it up. This looks like some sort of disc. And you put a little piece of foam in the middle right there, I guess, to protect it. So very interesting, right? First of all, every piece is like a snowflake, which makes poured silver very neat. If you were to get this same setup, it wouldn't be the same. There would be some, probably many differences actually with it. But anyways, you can see a little lip right there and all the design. Let me zoom back in a little bit. So there you go. Look how pretty. There's his little emblem right there, which is that a hummingbird, Riverbank? Comment down below, Riverbank, if you know what that is, which you should because you stamped it onto my silver. I would say it's a nice hummingbird. But is that right there? Is that your hallmark? That's probably it right there. Which again is a process over there in Europe, apparently the hallmarking. And there's this nice little, that's his symbol right there. I know it doesn't seem like much, but that's it. It's kind of unique, isn't it? And it says 36 grams. Anyways, the reason why I like this thing is because I'm probably going to do it wrong, but I think it goes something like this. You just put it in there. It's like a little stand for the faith cross. So isn't that nice? Let me push this down a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come with me. Come with me down. Down and get some faith. I think George Michael said it the best. You just got to have faith. You know what I mean? So there it is. Get out of here, foam. Get out of there. All right. So is that not a cool little shelf piece? Just a little faith cross. He did that really well. It has like a little, little incline to it there, little sideways action. I like that. I like that. It's going to be nice on the shelf. So Riverbank Silver, thank you very much for showing this to the fans. I want to also show off his website and show off some more pieces that he has. And again, I think of them like almost like river rocks and like little pieces of unique, just, like stones almost. So let me look at the website real quick. Come with me. All right, here we go together on the World Wide Web. So this is his website, riverbanksilver.com. It'll have a link in the description if you want to check that out. Hand-poured silver art, Riverbank Silver. So here we go. I want to go right to the store. That's really where I want to go. Right off the bat, I want to see what they have available right now. So again, this comes from Europe, so expect, if you do buy something, it's going to have some slower times for shipping, but I think what you're going to find is it's really unique, really worth it. Also supports somebody who loves exactly what we love, hand-poured silver art. I mean, if you're watching this long into the video, you're probably a silver art lover, right? Probably. So here's some nice pieces right here. Now, keep in mind, these are all Euro prices, so depending on where you are, most likely USA, according to my my analytics, that these will need to be exchanged to USD. Just FYI, right? Here's a nice pretty piece. It's got the little, oh, I like this one right here. Hold on a second. Bullion Bar Tree of Life. This will not last long. I guarantee somebody watching this video is going to be like, yeah, it's going to be me. I love that uniqueness. It reminds me of just like a stone, like just a really unique stone that you find. And you must learn that from a child, to find just unique like stones and rocks, and you just want to collect them, because my kids do that. My kids go out and they like, oh, I got to keep this little rock. I found it's so cool looking, and it has like a little fossil on it or something like that. And they love that stuff. They absolutely love it. So that's must be like a learned thing from a childhood thing. What's this one? Here's another nice one. Yeah, that won't last long either. Bullion Bar Tree of Life log bar. Oh, it's a log bar. So it's got some neat stuff right there. I want to zoom in a little bit on it. Hold on. Okay, the zooming does not actually zoom it. It just puts, this is how you zoom right there. What's that? Control and then mouse wheel up. So it's got some unique features right there. Let's look at some more stuff. I love this stuff, man. I love hand-poured silver. It's just, like I always say, man, it's just snowflaking every time. It's so different. Here's some right here that takes a lot of work. This is crazy work these take. A camo bar. So, not a camel, camo. Look at this. So all those little like lines and stuff, that's all stuff he has to do like every single time, just smacking the snot out of this little bar to make it unique. Oh, it has a nice little hallmarking right there. Say Hallmark 3 times fast. Is that tough? Let's try it. Hallmark, Hallmark, Hallmark. All right, so I just had a little tongue twister apparently the first time. My bad. Back to the silver. Some slash marks right there. That's stuff that he has to do. Apparently those are all over the place on the bar. Cool stuff, man. Oh, there's a reverse. It has stuff all over it. So little lines, and I love when they do like the extra things. Listen, it takes a lot more work for them to do it, but get it done. Here's a piece right here that's a example of kind of what drew me to his Instagram. Is this piece right here. It looks like a stone, like you would just find. It's a regular stone, and it is so beautiful. Isn't that really cool? It reminds me of in the fish hobby, where you have like fish tanks and stuff. There's a certain type of rock that a lot of people like in their fish tanks, and it's called dragonstone, I believe it's called. The real name for it, I'm not sure, but we call it like dragonstone. I say we as if I have a fish tank right now. I don't. But this reminds me of like one of those dragon stones. Just very unique. Very cool looking. Yeah, so that's a nice piece. And it's cheap. I mean, 35 euros. So what's that? Is that less than $40 USD? I don't know. I know Google knows. Hold on. 35. How do I do? I'm already on Google. What am I doing? All right. 35 euro $2. Let's see. 42. So a little bit over. 42. Can you see that? $42.25 United States. So, cool. Very neat. And for poured silver, it is more expensive generally because there's a lot of work involved. So that's actually, I don't want to advertise them too much as far as pricing because then you're going to blame me for something. I don't want to do that, but it's a pretty darn good price for poured silver. That's all I'll say. Especially with the prices coming up on silver right now. So here's some more pieces. Yeah, man, cool stuff. So again, he has an Instagram. That's where I found him. So check him out on Instagram. I'll have the link down in the description. And also this website right here, if you don't have the Instagram. Most people that are able to get on the internet should know what a website is by now. So that will be available for you to look at too. Real quick too, I think he has an interesting story that I'll read and I'll leave you all with that before I go. Whoa, he has butterflies? That would be pretty. Reach out to him. Maybe he can make something special for you. If you see something here that maybe is not in a store, be like, hey, I would like some of these. I like some of these. I bet you can do it again. So here's some more things. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. What does this say? Not one piece will be identical, individually made one piece at a time, crafted and created by hand using old techniques, which doesn't involve 3D printers. I do like that because the 3D printer thing is kind of getting big right now. Not that that stuff is not cool, don't get me wrong, but there's some art form to just pouring silver and hammering it out and doing things the old-fashioned way that to me is just cooler. I'm sorry, cooler. I'm saying it. All right, so here is his story. The river where it all began. The banks of the river teem in the Midlands, where I spent many days as a child with my friends, fossil hunting and hours upon hours smashing rocks and skimming stones. Upon finding fossils, we would imagine what it would be like to find real treasure made of gold or silver. Years later, these memories have come flooding back when I discovered hand-poured silver art. This encouraged me to research further, so I did, finding out how to cast objects using metals, and after some time, I started casting myself using fire, water, sand, and 999 fine silver. What started as a fascination has now turned into a dedicated hobby. Now I continue to cast a small scale and develop unique pieces. Even after so many years, it is a great feeling to fulfill my childhood dream and hold a piece of real treasure. Riverbank silver. So I think, again, it goes back to being a child. A lot of us, man, we just go down to the river, we see stones, we want to throw them in, we want to hit stuff with the stones because that's what boys do, you know what I mean? We just want to smack things, see how many skips we can get. And, that fueled his desire to do this stuff. Look at this piece right here. This looks like some kind of little necklace piece, a little jar or something. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that is, but very neat stuff. So, check him out. Check out Riverbank Silver. It's somebody who loves exactly what we love, which is silver, and he's just making art out of it, which I think is very special, very neat. These artists that can do the hand-poured stuff is awesome to me. I'm more of a buyer than a maker of hand-poured art. I thought about it at one point, but if I make my own stuff, then I kind of miss out on what everybody's doing. I mean, I guess I could just go out and, buy their stuff, but I could just sit here and not make it and just buy their stuff and bring it home and have really cool things from many different artists. And that's kind of like what I like to collect. I like to collect a little bit of a variety because I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but variety is the spice of life, is it not? So anyways, check them out. Links in the description. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you, by now, if you've, kept on watching this in the entire time, that you are a silver art collector like me and like Riverbank Silver and like many others who love this stuff. I gotta go. Spegtacular is out.